Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Long time no see. This is going to be one of those videos that every YouTuber has. One of those videos that I've been wanting to make for a long time, but I keep putting it off because I just don't know how to start talking about things. One of those videos that I've tried to record before, but it just has never turned out the way that I wanted it to. But I really want to push myself to make this video for for myself because I want to start talking about these things, but also because I think it's important that we talk about these things in the Tamagotchi and virtual pet collecting community, and we don't talk about them as much as I think we should be. One of my big goals with this channel is to connect to other collectors, and I think what I'm dealing with right now is something that more of us experience than we realize, and we're really not in this alone. Basically, for the last 5 months or so, since about May, I have not been able to keep a Tamagotchi or a virtual pet alive. And there are lots of reasons for this, but the two main ones would have to be mental health as well as stressful events happening in my life. We've talked a little bit about mental health before on my channel, and so far I've kept my personal mental health struggles private, the specifics of my mental health struggles, and I still plan on doing that. But I think one thing many of us deal with, or one thing that many of us experience when mental health struggles are kind of creeping up on us, is that we're just no longer interested in the things that we love. And that has been a huge part of my life lately, is just no interest, no interest in virtual pets, and to some extent making YouTube videos, even though making YouTube videos and virtual pets are just two of the most important things in my life. And that's a really hard duality to kind of deal with, knowing that you love something and wanting to do something, yet just feeling no interest all at the same time. So that has certainly played a huge part in why I just can't seem to keep a virtual pet alive. Is I'll run it for a day, not even a day. I'll start it, I'll mess around with it for 15 minutes, and I'll hear it beep an hour later, and I just don't have any desire to answer it. And it's like I barely had any desire to start the virtual pet up in the first place. I feel like I'm forcing myself to do things. Alongside of that, my life just feels really stressful right now. Like I don't have any time to do things. Um, like I'm standing at the bottom of a mountain that I can't climb. I can't get over it. I feel like I wake up every single day and I give every day, every bit of me that I possibly have, and it's never enough. And some of these struggles I do want to share, especially because many of you have reached out to me and we've chatted about them, and your support has meant so much to me because I don't feel like I have a lot of like in real life support right now. But kind of backing up to a month before May, in April, um, my husband ended up in the hospital for a few days, which has without a doubt been one of the most stressful experiences of my life. And we still don't have a lot of answers as to what was going on, what to some extent is still going on. And that was just a huge blow of stress for me. And many of you noticed that around that time, I took a month and a half or so away from YouTube. Some people thought I quit. I did not quit, and I'm not quitting right now either. So please do not get that impression. But then coming into June, we had our foundation repaired, and I think I shared that in a vlog. That's the other thing. I've had so many videos that I've started, or some of them I even finished recorded and I just didn't edit. I have no idea where I've even left off with you all. But then in July, I had a bunch of health issues that are still going on, and kind of like the physical pain to go along with the pre-existing emotional pain has been a lot to deal with, but I'm trying my best every single day. Then in August, I know I recorded a vlog about this, but I definitely did not edit it, so I don't think I shared it with you all. We had the asbestos tile removed from our second floor, which is where my old filming room used to be. This is not my new filming room. This is not some kind of sad excuse for a setup. This is actually our basement where we've been trying to get like a movie theater going. So this was like a screen test to see where we want our screen to be. But the upstairs of our house right now is, I'm not going to say like completely destroyed, but it's kind of a wreck. I tried to make it sound kind of happy, like it's got a lot of potential, it's a great work in progress, but it's really just a huge, huge stressor for me. So how have I been dealing with all of this? When I was thinking about making this video, my initial thought was to say that I've stopped playing all virtual pets since the last smart video I made. But when I was thinking about it on the car ride home today, I realized that is actually not true at all. One of the biggest ways that I've been, spending my time is by playing Webkinz lately. About 1 year ago, we talked about Webkinz here on my channel, and I absolutely love Webkinz. It's a very I don't want to say juvenile, but it's a very like not serious virtual pet. Very fun loving. Your pets can't die, which is just a huge thing for me right now. You cannot fail at Webkinz. There, of course, are some moments where you're not successful, just like anything that's worthwhile, but in general, there's not the harshness of losing your pet if you have a day or 2 days where you just can't take care of it. So I guess you could say that I've been dealing with things by adjusting the virtual pet that I use, and we've talked a little bit about that before on my channel, just trying to adjust to a virtual pet that goes along with your lifestyle better, and Webkinz is really a perfect fit for me right now. I've actually upgraded to a deluxe membership, and I recently purchased like my dream Webkinz. It's this adorable pink dragon. I haven't entered the code into my account yet, but I'm so excited to. I just can't decide on a name. I'm thinking I'm going to name it Sora, but I'll have to see. I can't decide for sure. Another way that Webkinz has really helped me, it has a lot of fun puzzle games that I just enjoy to play and relax to. They're kind of like longer format mini games, like 10-15 minutes long, compared to, like the 30-second games that we see in the Tamagotchi devices. And I've been having so much fun just sitting on the couch with my husband, playing these games, watching TV. It's just been a great way to relax, but also to spend time with my husband. Whereas when I'm playing with Tamagotchi or other virtual pets and I'm making videos, I'm usually pretty isolated. And if I'm focused and trying to prepare a video for the next day, I usually end up being alone all night. But I've also been devoting some of my time to non-virtual pet related activities. I started learning how to roller skate back in August, and I'm definitely not good, but I'm definitely loving it at the same time. I've been trying to create more, especially like with fall and Halloween right around the corner. I've been doing some like fun seasonal crafts, and I'm very excited for Christmas and all the Christmas crafts. And I've been trying to stay focused on just the small special things that have happened in my life, because I know I have a lot to be thankful for, even in light of all the stressors I feel. The stressors that I listed. There are some stressors that I don't feel comfortable talking about or even alluding to on YouTube, but I know that I still have a lot to be thankful for in my life. The house, yes, it's a huge stressor, but there's a lot here to be thankful for. In August, Jacob and I got to go on a vacation, which was a ton of fun. I'm hoping to make some videos about that on my other channel, which that's a whole nother topic. That's been a really hard hobby for me to get back to, but hopefully soon. What else good has happened? Last weekend, my sister-in-law got married, and it was a super beautiful wedding, and Jake and I were so happy to get to be a part of it. Life is going to get better. It's just going to take some patience to get there. I'm kind of like on the verge of being ready to jump back into virtual pets. Like I feel like I want to. I feel like I want to jump back into YouTube, but I also feel really fragile right now. Like if I push myself, it's gonna backfire on me, if that makes sense. But I'm ready. I'm almost there. I certainly want to get back to my Discord. I know I've kind of abandoned that, especially the last 2 weeks. I kind of snapped and I just had enough and I decided that I couldn't answer anyone, and I'm so sorry. I wasn't intending to ignore anyone. I just needed space for myself. And then I definitely need to get back in and edit all of these videos that I've recorded and have not been able to complete and finish. I know I have one where I attempt to make like a resin faceplate for a Tamagotchi on. I have another smart video. I have some vlogs. I probably won't edit the vlogs. We'll see how I feel about them. But then I have some like retro toy tours as well, and I've been really wanting to share those with you all. But that's about it. I know this video wasn't much, and I'm sorry if you were expecting more. I wanted to take a moment to share a bit of my life. I know some of you can relate to it, and if you can, I hope this helps you feel like you're not alone, because to be honest, I've really felt like I was alone a lot of times these last few months, and that definitely doesn't make it any easier. But another classic YouTuber thing to say, if you made it this far into the video, thank you so much. And let me know in the comments below what you think. Are you running Tamas right now or virtual pets right now, or have you also just taken a break? My goal is to be back soon with that quality virtual pet content I know you've all been waiting for. I appreciate those of you who've stuck around, and after I edit this, I'm going to hop in on my Discord and extend some apologies to those of you who have been trying to get a hold of me. But thank you so much for joining me today for this video. I'll see you in my next one, and I hope you have a good day.